Okay, we're going to do a problem, chapter 13-1A, page 598, case Wagant 9th edition. And up there you see our website you can go to. When you go to that website, community201.com, our consultant, Mr. Vince over at njcampus.com, you can check his website out too. Accounting tutoring online via whiteboard and conference call technology. It'll be sort of like the problem I'm going to do right now with this young lady. What will happen to you is, I'm not sure how good you can see this. I'll send you an email link, and you'll have a whiteboard in front of you, just like as you see here. I'm not sure, it's kind of blue. It looks like in my screen, but it's white. And we will communicate over a conference call or headset through your computer after I send you an email link. So go to our website and you can do that. Contact us on my email and we'll send you a link. So go to that website and we can do that. All right, here, this problem here, this is an owner's equity problem. And owner's equity, just like we did the partnership chapter, Anna, have to do with owner's equity mostly. So here we have 4 accounts, Anna. Par common stock, par preferred, additional paid-in capital common stock, additional paid-in capital preferred. Here. Okay, see this black thing? P-R-E-F. I think there's 2 F's, is there? I hope there is. If there isn't, that's okay. All right, so those are the 4 T accounts you have. Now, to a stock analyst, the important number would be the added together, the 4 accounts added together. Remember, what was the first journal entry you ever made, Anna? Was debit cash, credit, owner's equity, when a company starts.
Oh, you mean?
When a company starts, the thing that they do in a sole proprietorship is if they invest money in the business, they would debit cash, credit, owner's equity. Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to do here, but this isn't a corporation. Okay, so we're going to talk about these accounts, and par value to a big company on the New York Stock Exchange has no real meaning. But it has meaning to a smaller company, and sometimes the argument was made to get rid of par values. So in a par value is a number on a piece of paper. Say in this case $2, I believe the par value is. So a par value, Anna, is merely it's merely a number on a denomination like a dollar bill. A stock certificate is the par value. Let me write par here. Par value of the corporation. Okay? Now sometimes, like in this problem here that we're doing 13-1A, they say it's a stated value of $2. So the first thing that happened was, read to us, Anna, on January the 10th it says what?
It is authorized to issue 10,000 shares of 8%, 100 par value preferred stock, and 500,000 shares of non-par common stock with a stated value of $2 per share. Okay, right. Well, the stated value we're going to consider a par value because in accounting theory, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, or quacks like a duck, they consider that it's a duck. So in some states, they got rid of par value because, as I said, for corporations on the New York Stock Exchange, it has no meaning, but it has meaning for smaller companies
And smaller companies are a big part of the economy. They create more than half of the new jobs available historically. So, in this entry here, so it says on January the 1st, what does it say? It says, read to us.
Okay, I just read it. In
Now,
authorized.
January 1st, issued 80,000 shares of common,
No, just that January the 10th.
January 10th.
Issue 80,000 shares of common stock for cash at $400 per share.
Okay, so 80,000 times 4 is 320,000, so we're going to debit cash 320,000. So make a journal entry, start to make a journal entry. And try to write blacker. Just make it perpendicular, to the board.
Doesn't write.
She says it doesn't write.
Give me another color.
Here you go.
What's the amount?
So debit cash 320,000. Okay. Now underneath, write down stated value. Indent the second one indents, but okay, she puts it there, stated value. The stated value is $2 a share. And $2 a share times 80,000 is 160,000. So you're going to credit stated value 160,000, and the difference is going to be paid in capital common, PIC. You could abbreviate if you want PIC. For 100, the difference, which is 160,000. Now back up from that answer so the people out in Florida could see. Okay, so that's the journal entry. Debit cash, 320,000, credit stated value 160,000, credit paid in capital 160,000. Then Anna's going to come over here, post up to par common for 160,000, and put a division sign next to it, and divide it by 2. Put a dollar sign next to the 2. Equals 80,000, and put a pound sign next to that, which indicates that that's a number. That's the number of shares outstanding, Anna. What that means is, Anna, that any time that you're asked, Saif and Anna, on a test for the number of shares outstanding, you can always divide the par amount, Anna, by the number in the T account. So if you knew the T account said 160,000 and the par value was 2, and you did not know how many shares outstanding there was, you could divide that and come up with 80,000. Now put a 1 next to that 160,000 for the first entry, indicating the first entry. Try to write bigger next time if you could. And then she's going to go down to paid in capital common and post in 160,000 down there. Additional paid in capital common, the third T account, Anna. The third one. On the right side, 160,000. And put a little 1 to the right of it. Try to leave a little space. And she wants to put it to the left. Okay.
We have to do the same thing, divided by 2.
We're probably going to run out of room on our T accounts. Okay, read the next one. Probably going to have...
On March 1st, issue 5,000 shares of preferred stock for cash at 105 per share. 105
All right, her
per
second
share.
entry then, what happened was 5,000. This happens to be $100 par value, so 5,000 times 100 is 500,000. But these are being issued for 105% of face value. You see that, Anna? 5,000 shares. Do 100, do 5,000 times 105.
$525,000.
So debit cash, 525,000. So she's gonna debit cash for 525,000. Now, par common, par preferred is gonna be credited for 5,000 times 100, which is 500,000. $500,000, Anna. You got to credit it for 500,000. The reason is it's 5,000 times 100 is 500,000, and the difference is 25,000, which is going to be paid in capital. And like Saif, she hasn't put them in the columns. That's okay. And paid in capital common for the 25,000. That's the correct journal entry. Debit cash, 525. Credit Park preferred, 500,000. Credit paid in capital.
You have to.
For
you have to put
25,000.
paid in capital, par preferred.
That's right. Two paid in capitals, one for par and one for preferred. So now go over and post up to par preferred, 500,000.
Oh, yeah.
And put a 2 next to that. And then paid in capital preferred, way on the bottom, 500,000. Excuse me, 25,000, and that's the second entry. We'll be right back in a